Hiya, Tony here. I hope you are well. My recent video on flying premium economy or World Traveller Plus with British Airways was a sleeper hit, at least in the context of my rather puny little channel. My first video to get over 1,000 views. So thanks everyone for watching and subscribing and liking. It's a big, big help for me. So as a nice companion piece to the premium economy video, I am doing one today on business class, or Club World as BA likes to call it. We recently flew back from Denver in Club World business class. We flew over in premium economy, and it was very interesting. I have had a few experiences of business class before, but this is the first time I've actually ever paid for it. And in this case, it was only a few £100, and we were also needing the points to keep gold. So that's why I splashed the cash, which was not that much. A bit of background is that I have flown business class 6 times. That's 6 times long haul. The first 2 times was to Toronto. We actually managed to get upgraded from economy to business there and back. I have no idea how that happened. Some kind of computer glitch or algorithm. It's never happened since. So I'm always fond of that memory. The third time was just as we got to gold status when we flew to Austin, premium economy. We got upgraded to business over there. Then the fourth time was to Montreal, again, business class upgrade from premium economy over there. And then finally, I went to Miami for work, and my company very generously paid for me to fly business. Interestingly, in the case of both Toronto and Miami, they didn't have these nice new cabins. They were the old ones. I'm not sure if you remember the ones with the fold-down chair, which is still around. Never liked those. I never really enjoyed them. First of all, you've got to clamber over people to even get to the toilet. So that's it. And secondly, it's like, why am I paying for that? Anyway, so yeah, this one from Denver, like the Austin and Montreal one, was the new suites, which we will get into now. The first thing about the suites is that they are nice and spacious. The fact that you have such ample legroom when your seat is up is great. I could wiggle my legs around no problem whatsoever. There is also a generous amount of space on the side. You will find in terms of storage, there is some amazing little compartments there, sort of 3 different compartments I counted. The front one, the larger one, contains the controller for the TV screen as well as your charging points. And next to that is another compartment, which is quite handy for things like your glasses or your Kindle or something like that. Then there's the one on the side of the compartment, which has the vanity pack and the rather handy bottle of water, as well as another compartment underneath the seat or to the lower side of your legs. The final aspect of the space that I really liked was the new reclining door. Previously, you would just be somewhat exposed on the aisle, but having this little door privacy really makes the difference and helps the space feel a bit more personal. When you get on board, you'll be greeted with a glass of champagne, or a soft drink if you prefer, as well as a warm towel to freshen you up. Once you are up in the air, they will start the in-flight service. You get a good selection of drinks. Unlike some of the lower cabins, they'll do some cocktails for you. They also bring these drinks out in full-on glass, which is better than the little plastic cups that you get in premium economy and economy. Once you've had a drink and relaxed a bit, they will bring out the food. In this case, it was dinner service, as it was an overnight flight. One thing I do like about business class is that they will bring out each course individually. This gives you enough time to sort of eat and digest things, and you don't get too cramped and overwhelmed by having one little tray. It's also worth noting you have a fantastic tray that you can see here, so there's plenty of room for you to put all your stuff, all your cutlery, everything like that. So you're never going to get overwhelmed and risk sort of knocking everything over. In terms of the food itself, it's a step up from economy, let's put it that way. It's still not cordon bleu, but the soup was quite nice. We had a starter, it's chilled. I quite like the fact they're quite happy to serve up chilled stuff in business. The main was beef. It always seems to be beef, and afters is cheese. Again, it's always cheese. The fact that you also get a fully stocked bar is good. The wine and the spirits are upgraded. they are premium. You go back to economy and, pardon the pun, premium economy, and you're not going to get quite as nice wine or spirits. Once you've had something to eat, you can always watch something. The TV screens in business are considerably bigger and better than the ones in the lower cabins. I do notice the sharpness of the picture was a lot better. They seem to have the same content as the other cabins, though, so it's not like you get anything exclusive. But one nice touch about the screens in business is they seem to turn themselves off, unlike in the other cabins. So you don't always end up with that really annoying thing where someone's fallen asleep and you still got the bright screen in front of you. Let's move on to the best thing about business, and that's a fully flat bed. You can control your seat from the left-hand side, so fully upright, half, and all the way down. You will see the first picture here. This is the seat in its normal position, and then this is the seat fully extended. I also really like the linen you get, or the bedding. It was super soft, super nice, a proper decent sized pillow, and I slept like a total baby. This was probably a combination of being a bit tired, having a few too many bourbons, and there was a nice bit of turbulence that I think helped rocked me to sleep. But yeah, I slept for a good, 5-6 hours solidly and was only woken up ready for breakfast. Breakfast was either chorizo omelette or a fruit platter, so I went for the fruit platter, which was very nice. And there you go. That's pretty much my experience of BA's business class or club world. I would generally say that it was a fantastic experience. I really enjoyed it. The food and the space was, and the linen and all this stuff was linen. I love the linen. Was always a step up from premium economy. However, there's always a price point and there's always a squeeze. And as I said earlier, this was maybe a couple £100, so I think it was worth it. But I'd be conscious about how much I would spend. And also, hang on, I forgot. I also did it in my premium economy review, but I didn't do it here. Let's grab it down there. And that was the vanity bag. The one in premium economy is a little cloth number with a few dodgy things. Dodgy, that's not fair. It comes with an eye mask and other stuff. You can watch the premium economy review. The business class one is a step up. I just love, look at these, see? You know I love these eye masks. The eye masks considerably better, socks considerably better. Then you also get loads more. So you get nice dental kits. You get some little spa moisturizer thingies. Here we go. And some other upgraded earplugs. There we go. Anyway, so these are a nice little addition. I would definitely grab them if you can. And also, they're just really handy because being sort of, faux leather, they're just really good little bags to have for travelling. Certainly better than the cloth premium economy ones. Anyway, so there you go. Okay, so I would definitely say if you can find a competitively priced business class flight, it is definitely worth considering, both in terms of boosting your numbers, but also it's a more pleasant way to fly. There's obviously no one reclining their seat in front of you. There's no one smashing the back of your chair either. So that's the best of both worlds. One thing that's quite interesting though, and I have to come back to this because I have a little bit of a think, but this might be controversial. I think as a gold member, you get treated slightly better in premium economy. I'm not sure if that's fair, but they kind of seem to be a little bit more personalised. So the 3 times I've flown business class this year, 4 if you include one upgrade in Europe, not once did they say, Mr. Collins, how are you, blah, blah, blah. Premium economy, they always seem to. They come and seem to make a bit more of an effort. So maybe that's just a quirk of the system. I don't know. I'd be interested to hear other people's views. But yeah, bizarre. So for example, going over, we just got a bottle of fizz. Thank you, Mr. Collins. Yeah, bottle of fizz. Thanks. Great. Take that with us. Anyway, so yeah, I would say it's definitely a thing to consider if you want to treat yourself. If you need the points, I would say definitely go for it, but don't break the bank. Anyway, so I'll probably have to maybe do a comparison between premium economy and business and go head to head. Also, there may be a first class flight coming up. So that, fingers crossed, that will be very interesting to see how the various cabins stack up. Anyway, thank you very much. If you can, like and subscribe, that does help. Until the next time, I will see you later.